I'm allergic to being corny in music. And some songs, looking back, are just like, I cannot believe I made that.
But you must have grown up with like some musical background because you play all these instruments as well.
Yeah, absolutely. My parents like they had music in the house all the time. Like since I was young, everything was there was always all different types of music going on in the house. And I was like you said, I was playing piano from really young and understanding theory from really young.
So how many instruments, what instruments do you play?
Now I spend most of the time playing piano and guitar. But I mean, djembe, which is an African drum, if that counts. Yeah, also trombone on this last album, but I wouldn't call myself really a trombone player anymore.
So were you
But
like
yeah,
in band at school?
yeah, I was a band nerd. I'm not gonna lie.
I feel like you have to be in band to know how to play the trombone.
Honestly, it was just like I just knew it was just an easy class for me because I spent so much time around music theory that like we're playing basic stuff, and I just kind of excelled in it, that and gym class.
What do you think you would be filling your time with though if like you didn't have sports or music? What do you think you'd be doing?
I get into really random things and fill my whole day with them. Like I get hyper fixated on a bunch of things. Like a year ago, it was like telescopes, like astronomy. So now I have a crazy telescope collection. And then it was photography. So now I have like every lens that Sony makes. And then I don't know, now it's fragrances. So I have like
Oh,
every fragrance. Even though I'm doing both, I still kind of go down these rabbit holes of things that like just interest me.
so you're like a hardcore collector as well. Whatever you obsess about, you need like everything.
Absolutely. I have like yeah, or just like the best. I love technology, so like the best of what there is.
How come you never post any of your photography stuff?
I just feel like it's kind of off brand for me, but I posted a bit on stories. I should probably post a bit more. I definitely do take a lot of pictures that I think are pretty cool. A bunch of astrophotography because that kind of crosses over between the two.
Are you into like only astronomy or like astronomy and astrology?
I'm more so into astronomy. Astrology, I'm 50-50 on how accurate some of the things are.
What's your star sign?
I'm a Capricorn. If that's what
Same.
that is, right? Oh yeah?
Yeah, when's your birthday?
January 16th.
Oh, 13th.
Oh my God. Okay, we're neighbors.
Very, very close. Hyperfixating on things is like a lot of fun sometimes, but it also can be very overwhelming, I think. Especially like we're saying, like sports takes up so much, music takes up so much, and then you got to focus on socials because 2024, it's all about the socials. So how are you dealing with that? You said like photography is off brand. I did notice like your Instagram and your TikTok is very much volleyball and music related. So
Mhm.
how do you go around like creating content around that?
Well, I have help. I'm not just running around myself with a camera. I have my manager. Well, I have a couple managers, but my manager Joe, he's a full-time photographer slash I guess content creator with me here. So we come up with just ideas that we think would be cool, things that you would show your friends. So for me, that's basically been the fact that I'm doing both things at the same time. So yeah, we just been, I don't know, pushing messaging around that, and also trying to capture things in cool ways and just do stuff that's different from what you're seeing because as artists, we're not just competing with other artists in the social space, we're kind of competing with everything that gets posted on social media.
Okay, speaking about that, I was just on your YouTube channel and I noticed like a few people were saying like why do you archive even your music? Like you've archived posts and music videos. Is that true?
That's you're the first person that's ever called me out on that. I thought I was slick. That's crazy. I'm allergic to being corny in music. And some songs, looking back, are just like, I cannot believe I made that. So, like, am I really gonna leave it up there? The thing is, though, when I do archive stuff or like delist it so like people can't see it, if someone's really a fan and they like that song a lot and they ask me for it, I always have it and I always just send them the Dropbox link. So like I took a whole album down. I don't like the album, but it was like my first album, Like if you're a supporter, I appreciate you. I don't want to take it away from you. For me, I just can't have that up there.
But are you worried like people who like discover you now? Because obviously there are people who appreciate that first album. I feel like every artist doesn't particularly like their first album, but like the fans like it. So are you not worried like people won't be able to discover that side of you?
It's an interesting point. Maybe I'll come around and delete it.
I love your
Uh,
facial expressions while we're talking about this.
but we'll see. We'll see. I don't know. Maybe someone's gonna have to link it or leak it on Spotify or not Spotify on SoundCloud. People can do their digging.